me start the countdown. Y'all see, hey sis, hey Closet Talk. I saw you creeping on in. Y'all make sure that y'all go ahead and click the like. Make sure y'all give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and let's get this live started. Hello, my beautiful stones and gems. Welcome back to the Mama Medusa podcast, the Mama Medusa show. I am your host, Miss Mama Medusa, and this is the Medusa show. Hi, I see y'all starting to come on in with your late asses. I'm started on time, okay? Come on in. Let me make sure that, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes, Miss Closet Talk. Y'all go ahead and join my live. I'm live on YouTube, link in bio. We got some things to discuss. I just want to shout out to all my black people. Okay. Shout out to all my black people. It is a beautiful day to be black in America. Y'all already know what we came here to talk about. We have some amazing, some really spicy topics. It's going to be a good show. Should we just start off with the mess? Shall we? Can I get some likes? See, the likes are coming in real quick. The safe word, the drink word is Bama. Every time you heard the word Bama, you take a sip for the ancestors, for the culture. I'm sipping on that. I'm sipping on some spicy tequila. We don't play about that Bama. No, we do not. Awkward. No, we do not. Thank you so much, y'all. All right. So let's just, and thank you for everybody that's subscribing. Hey, Closet, I'm glad you subscribed. Let's just jump right on into it. Let me tell you right now, if you're live on TikTok, shout outs to y'all, but the YouTube is really where it's at because that's where the clips is at. Okay. Do y'all want to see the clips? Did y'all want to see it? I mean, we all know the backstory, so I really don't need to show it. But I'm going to show it anyway because I like watching it. Let me let you know right now. I done watched this video about 11 times. I sat in my room, okay, on my Serta Orthopedics, on my sleep number that the white man made. Yes, sir. I sat on my bed and I watched those videos from left to fucking right. I watched every video that came across my timeline. I screenshotted it. I screen recorded it. I went back. I enjoyed every minute of it. Okay? And I know I'm not the only one, so I'm going to play it for you now. So, over the weekend, we all know there was a viral brawl that broke out in Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, to say the least, which is it's so many historical contexts that come with this. But let's just start off with how it started off, right? Swimming his ass over there. Yeah, damn. That boy finna help that boy. Hey. So, y'all saw the clips. Y'all saw them musty back gorillas jump on my brother like that. Them pink. You saw Patrick Starr with his pink, no color having ass jumping on my brother like that. It's the entitlement. Keep in mind, this man works, okay? This brother man was just doing his motherfucking job, okay? Now, this is how you know that racism, I have to use code words because we're in sensitive times. This is how you know that racism is a mental illness, because in what world, I want to know why these people felt like they could jump on a black person in front of hundreds of other black people and there was going to be no retaliation. Okay. But that's all right. That's all right. There's more. There's more. But wait, there's more.
Shit, what's up?
Y'all were tough a minute ago.
Yeah. Woo! 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 They scared. Look at them. They scared. Woo! Beat their ass. Woo! Oh my God. Woo! That what you get. That what you get. That what you get. Oh, tie her ass up.
They got a mace. They got a mace.
Hey! Let me go look at the comments. Let me see what y'all talking about. Hey, Teddy. Hey, Teddy. We going live. Oh, we going live tomorrow on my show. That was an ancestral ass whooping. Yes, it was. But can we talk about it real quick? And we haven't even gotten to the best part. We didn't even get to the best part yet. I'm taking it clip by clip. Where the fuck were these Karens at and these Caucasoid women, these women of no color? Where the hell were they at when old boy was getting jumped on? This is why we tell y'all to stay. When we say women stay out of men's business and men stay out of women's business, y'all think that we being misogynistic. We're actually trying to look out for your dumb ass. Okay? Because when the men get to tussling and shit, that's how you fuck around and get a damn chair on top of your goddamn head. Which brings us to the next clip. Hey. We're gonna go scene by scene.
Woo! That what you get. That what you get. That what you get. Oh, tie her ass up.
They got a mace. They got a mace. They got a mace.
Ooh, she whooping her ass. She finna put her in the water. Oh,
In the water.
in the water. Tie his ass up. Cause y'all were wrong. Do some. Boop. Boop. Oh my God.
Do I need to play it again? Don't give me a reason to play it again now, because I will. Shout out to the Song Squad. Do I need to play it again? When I tell you I watched that clip of that, listen, at first I'm not going to lie. Do you need me to play it again? Oh, well, the people have spoken. Hey, it's not me. I'm a person of the people. The people have spoken. They said they want to see it again, so here it is. I was going to play it again anyway because I'm messy. Let us pray. Bow our heads and let us play the Black Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Black Jesus, and to our ancestors for blessing us with this video. This was a blessing. This was a win for our community. Yes, the shrieks of terror. My thing is, where were all the shrieks when our brother was being jumped on? And see, for all y'all, now let's really talk about it, right? For all y'all that are like, oh, a woman was violated. You should never resort to violence when it comes to women. Let me tell you something. And I want y'all to hear me, and I want you to hear me good. White women are inherently violent. Y'all silence is a tactic and a form of violence. What? Do you really want to talk about it? White women and their microaggressions, that is a form of violence. So, and it's so funny that y'all like to pick and choose. The white women were nowhere to be found when old boy was getting jumped on. But the moment there's a retaliation, that's when y'all coming out the woodwork swinging. And she wasn't the only woman that was in the mix. And that's why I'm so happy that there was other women, black women, the black women was handling the women and the black men was handling the men. And I loved it. I love it. And you know what else I loved about this whole video? There's so many things, so many cultural references. There's so many things that I enjoyed about this video. But another thing that I enjoyed, I love seeing black men step up to the motherfucking plate. I love seeing that shit. I love seeing my brothers step up. You feel me? Like, because a lot of times as someone who is on the I'm in this, grassroots organization mode. You feel me? I'm on the ground. I ain't been on the ground like I used to been since I had a baby. But prior to that, if you ask about me, ask about Medusa. My name rings fucking bells. Okay? And I know I can tell you from experiences, a lot of times it's black women on the front line, and it's fucking annoying. There's been so many times where I felt unprotected. And so it was just so nice to see. Nice isn't even the word. It was empowering to see my brothers and my sisters unite. Come on, this is what we're talking about. And let me tell you, ooh, girl, I'm getting chills. I think my ancestors, I feel them raining in within me. I'm literally sweating thinking about this shit because there's so many. First of all, it happened in Montgomery, Alabama. A place that has historically not, mistreated black people. Hello? Our ancestors. A place where we had to march. A place where literally our ancestors were sold into slavery. Like, it's no coincidence that this shit went down over there. Okay? Let me take a sip. Let me take a motherfucking sip. It was just nice to see. And that's another point I had to make. Let's be very clear. Let's be very fucking clear, okay? If we didn't have no cell phones, if them black people wouldn't have been there at the time and place at which they was there, like if that ferry would have just happened to come in at a different time and there was no black people present, best believe them crackerjacks would have unalived that black man. Best believe. I see you, cousin. I'm gonna call you back. Speaking of crackerjacks, girl, did you see him? Hey, friend. Hey, Cherry. Make sure y'all join my live on YouTube, y'all. I got the receipts. Did y'all see this? I guess this was before the pandemonium. This picture looked like it stank. Picture looked like it smelled like wet dog and earring backs. Look at this nasty, musty looking white woman. This the one in the purple. That's the one that was getting her lick back. That was getting swung on. Bama. Take a sip every time you hear the word Bama, y'all. That's the code word. I want to know what she was doing. What old girl was doing. What old girl was thinking. And what about, and speaking of which, that's all I got to say. Now, I ain't got no pictures of the old lady with the red dress on that got bammed on the head. But fuck her too. Because like I said, where was y'all at? My thing is, where was the white women at when old boy was getting jumped? That's my only issue. It was that's what white women do all the time. They love to jump into some shit that ain't got nothing to do with them. But when they actually have a clear opportunity to actually make a change and to actually make a difference, they're fucking silent. They're nowhere to be found. Sounds about white. Do y'all have anything else? Is there anything else that needs to be said? Because don't make me play the clip again. I'm going to play the clip again with just one more time. I'm going to play the clip again again, just one more time for my ancestors. I know my ancestors is having a time. Thing I wanted to say, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get off of it and move on because we have a lot of topics to talk about. For all y'all that are like, oh, why did he hit her? I don't think y'all understand. When you are in rage and when you're in combat, you just swinging on whoever. Like, you feel me? Like, you're swinging on your opponent, and the opponents were white, and that's just really what it is, and that's just really what it comes down to. Yes, baby. Oh, okay. That's it. That's all. Any comments before I move on to the next topic? Because we dragging white women all up and through. Tracy, you walked in right on time. You walked in right on time. I hope everybody gets swimming lessons. Yes. I agree. And I hope that that's the last thing I want to say. Where are the GoFundMes to get this brother out of jail? Get all of them out of jail. Because, I mean, we can unite to buy all this other shit. We can unite to get them out. Okay. And that's all I got to say. All right, y'all. We moving on to Jennifer Aniston. There's a lot of Jennifers that deserve to get dragged today. Y'all heard about that shit with Jennifer Aniston and Jamie Foxx? I feel like the story kind of went unrecognized with all the footage of the viral Brawl video. So I'm gonna let y'all know. So here it is. Jamie Foxx tweeted, or was it a tweet, or maybe he did a post on Instagram. He said, they killed Jesus. Excuse me. They killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? Fake friend, hashtag fake friends, fake love. I guess he's making, if y'all know, Jamie Foxx was in a coma. What was it, a coma? We don't know. Something happened. Some sort of medical crisis happened to Jamie Foxx, and we don't really know. We don't really know what happened to him, but it sounds like he's doing all right. I mean, he's all right enough to make Instagram posts and shit. And so he makes his tweet, makes his commentary, and wide nose having ass Jennifer Aniston. Bitch, nobody was even fucking talking to you. See, this is why your husband left you. And I hate to bring him up. I hate to bring up that trauma, but that's exactly why, because you're fucking annoying. You are a fucking Karen. And that's exactly, he left you. He left your racist ass for another insensitive piece of white shit. But that, let me stop. I forgot I'm live on TikTok. Nope, let me stop, Lord Jesus. Let me stop. Because I can't stand Angelina Jolie big fake lip having ass either. Another conversation for another day. Jennifer Aniston come out of nowhere, and I guess she accidentally liked the tweet or liked the post. She over here talking about, I gotta read it in her white woman voice. This really makes me sick. I do not like this post. I did not like this post on purpose or by accident. And more importantly, I want to be clear to my friends and anyone hurt by this showing up in their feeds. I do not support any form of anti-Semitism, and I truly do not tolerate hate of any kind. Period. Bitch, why are you even... Girl, I'm going to take a sip. Bama, bama, bama. I'm going to take 3 sips. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a motherfucking gulp. Because what the entire fuck? Like, this is what we're talking about. When we talk about white women and their inherent violence, this is what we're talking about. That post had nothing to do with the Jewish community. And I knew it. I knew it. As soon as I start talking about anti-Semitism, my TikTok gets taken down. And this is the shit that I be talking about, bro. This is the shit that and I knew it. It's my fault because I should have been using code words. As soon as we start talking about Jewish people, the Jewish community, it's a wrap. Why is that? Why is that? It's weird. It's weird as fuck. It's my fault though. Don't worry, I'm Annie. I'm going live on my other page. But yes, as soon as we start having these conversations, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm putting up the live on another that community. Tracy, protected is not even the word. Hold on, y'all. I'm going live on my other channel, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Y'all take a sip. Y'all take a chance. Y'all take this opportunity to take a sip. Protected isn't even the word. But who protects us against them? I'm sorry. I'm sick of this shit. Not everything is fucking anti-Semitic. No community is above critique. Why every time you say something, even anything, even in any sort of critique regarding anti-Semitism, we're being canceled and all this other shit. You could say some wild shit about any community whatsoever. I don't give a fuck if it, no matter what the marginalization is. They could be black, trans, queer, whatever. But the second you say something about that specific community, it's a wrap. Why? And then it's to the point where even if you call out, even if you just make a critique of, hey, like, why every time somebody says something about them, that people are getting canceled, even that is categorized as anti-Semitic. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I went off. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. The people is coming in. Give me 1 second. I don't even know. All right, y'all. All right. We getting, okay, we're back. That shit really it grinds my fucking gears. I hate being police. It like stomps our critical thinking skills go out the window when you police everything that we fucking say. Then y'all get mad when we say that y'all run everything. We know that Hollywood is ran by this specific community. It ain't no motherfucking secret. The fuck? Sometimes I feel like white people jump to the schmezism, because I can't say that word, too quickly. When the people who tend to dog whistle schmezism are also white people. Prime example, Agent Orange. Reverse racism won't work. So, child. DJ, whatever your name is, you are I refuse to believe that you're a black person in this conversation, like telling me not to stop yelling. No, take that black person's face off of your profile picture. You're a Caucasian. We know it. Shut up and get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. I'm dealing with trolls. And I have ADD. Anyways. Anyways, child. Going back, let me get back to the show and my professionalism. I'm sorry. Y'all know my lives be getting taken down because I be talking that real shit. But I still shout out to everybody that's still in the chat that's fucking with me. Anyways, fuck Jennifer Aniston. So Jennifer Aniston with her dog whistling ass, with her fucking dog face ass, she gonna make this tweet and like she knows exactly. It's a form. It's like, talk about a reach. First of all, let's be for real. Like, most people don't even catch the, like, when we be talking about, oh, they killed Jewish people, when we say, oh, they killed Jesus, most people aren't even most people don't even know that, like, the bluish community did that. They just think that people of the world did that. You feel like when I was raised in the church. I went to private school my whole life. We were never taught that the bluish people is who killed Jesus. We were just taught that like worldly people did that, and people of the world, and people that didn't believe in him. Y'all be doing y'all, and it's like nobody's even fucking thinking about y'all. Nobody's even talking about y'all, and y'all all like. Listen, I wish the black community would teach people like that if they talk. Listen, I agree. When we're talking about Jennifer Aniston, did anybody hear about it? I feel like nobody really was talking about it. I mean, they jumped in her DMs, they jumped in her comment section. She turned her comment section off. She has not released a statement. She jumped out there, jumped to anti-Schmetismism, and yeah, it's just, again, that's violent. Like, it's like, this is what we're talking about when we talk about white women's violent behavior. All right, y'all. I'm getting warnings. So I'm gonna get off the topic, y'all. Y'all, they are watching us. I'm being watched. I'm being told. I'm being warned that I'm harassing people. So we're gonna jump off of this because I'm being forced to move on to the next topic. But I said what I said. y'all can't stop. You can't stop it. We all know what the tea is. All right. I'm getting. Let's move on, y'all. I'm getting warnings. TikTok is warning me. Let's move on. They're trying to control me. Hey, Lemon Pepper. Let me read the chat. But the Romans actually did listen. I that's what I always thought. I thought it was always they're overprotected. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna stop talking about them, y'all. We can't talk about them no more. We just can't talk about them. It's just what it is. What it is. Oh Lord, that shit get on my nerves. Okay, who's next? Another racist white woman. Another racist white woman. What is going on? Did y'all see this video with Regina King and Jennifer Garner? I'm gonna play it for you.
Let's talk about our families maybe first, where we came from, where our parents came from. Why don't you start, Regina?
I grew up here in LA, born and bred, one of the few people that are born and bred in LA. So that's, I think, a very cool thing, and I kind of wear it on my chest very proudly because so many people say, oh, LA is this and LA is that. And I'm like, well, no, you're not from LA, so you don't really know it.
But do you know where your ancestors are from?
Well, yeah, we're part of the Triangle Slave Trade. And from Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Senegal.
Y'all see that? Comment, did y'all see that microaggressive violence behavior that is once again just casually displayed by these people? Did y'all see it? Regina King, a well-respected, well-decorated actress, is talking about how she was born and raised in LA. She is LA. She's actually from here, and how she has issues with people making critiques and people who just don't get it, colonizers coming to the LA and making these critiques of her home. And you have this white bitch, because I'm gonna call her that, this alabaster. I'm sorry. You have this person of no color sitting up like, well, do you know where your ancestors are from? What does that have to do with anything? And I wish, and this is why we say this is why I say fuck an ally. There's no allyship, because not one of them allies jumped into her defense and came to her defense and said, well, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Somebody please comment below and let me know. Hey Molly, let me know what the correlation between her being born and raised in LA and her ancestry. What does that have to do with anything? And then it's like, literally, the topic was talking about family. I don't know my ancestors. Like, the fuck, bitch, do you know your ancestors? Do you know your ancestry? Let's talk about it. Y'all, it's like you just couldn't wait to throw a jab at a black woman. So you had to just remind her, like, yeah, bitch, just keep in mind you came from slavery. That's what it's giving. You don't look better than her. You're not as respected as she is. You're not as awarded as she is. You don't have the work ethic that she does. So you just had to bring up something. And so that's what you resorted to. Well, do you know where your ancestors are from? Bitch, do you know where your ancestors are from? This is my thing. This is what you do. And I'm gonna get to the comments in 1 second. I'm on a roll. When these people, okay, when they, especially these women, because they the one, they real slick with it. When they try to come for you with that microaggressive shit and try to bring up your ancestry, talk about their ancestors. Well, baby, let's talk about your ancestors. Do you know where your ancestors are from? Did you know that prior to colonization, your ancestors used to rub human fecal matter all over their body to keep them warm because the country and continent that they came from didn't grow no motherfucking crops, didn't have no sunlight on that motherfucker? You want to talk about your ancestry? Talk about it. Talk about how y'all used to be rolling around in the pig shit. Talk about it. I'm sick of this shit. I hate, that's why I don't like slave movies and movies where they show our people enslaved. Let's talk about what white people were doing prior to colonization. They weren't living high on the hog. They weren't living in luxury. Y'all have been bamboozled and y'all have been fucking hoodwinked and brainwashed into thinking that y'all are superior, and you're not. You're not. Alabaster, a fine grain, translucent, typically white, often carved into ornaments. Sounds like a clear woman to me. Tracy, you read the fuck out of her. Jennifer tried it. It's obvious that our people don't have the privilege of knowing our ancestors. Her ancestors were bought by Jen's great granddaddy. Oh, wait, but there's more. Wait, and now see, this is why y'all gotta tune into the YouTube, because this is where the receipts come in. Did y'all see this video?
Husband Scott is sitting there. The time when I walk out into the living room and my husband Scott is sitting there, and he was like, and my lip was like Colin said, I look like one of those African women with a plate in their lip.
Hi. Seriously. Seriously.
Like, what? I'm sorry, what?
Husband Scott is sitting there. The time when I walk out into the living room and my husband Scott is sitting there, and he was like, and my lip was like Colin said, I look like one of those African women with a plate in their lip.
Hi. Seriously. Seriously.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. These people, these women are inherently violent. What we just saw was a form of violence. You're talking about somebody's fucking culture. What do we talk about you and your ancestors? Dutch braids and whatever other things that they've contributed to society, aside from fucking colonization and damn SARS and what diseases and the Black Plague. Like I just. So Jennifer Garner is trash. And moving forward, stop naming your damn daughters Jennifer. That white ass name. Shoot, it's not a good representation. They don't have a good track record. Was anybody else surprised there was a black guy who could swim in Alabama boat fight? Chief, smack a hoe, I'm going to block you. Because why would you say something like that? Anyways. Any comments or concerns before I move on to the next topic? I would have told her I was owned by your ancestors, so wherever you're from is where I'm from. Period. I'm sorry, that shit really pissed me. But where are your ancestors from? Like, Virginia should have just came across the room and slapped the shit out of her right then and there. She could have took the charges. She got bail money. Who's next? Where the comments at? Y'all make sure y'all like this live. Make sure y'all, oh yes, please make sure y'all are tuning in and liking this live. I need my likes, okay? It's vital to my success on this channel. Make sure y'all are sharing the live as well. Who's next, child? Who's next? Ooh. I think I'm gonna save that for tomorrow's live. I'm going live with a panel discussion. Shout out to L Teddy 27 and the Darren Green Show. Did y'all want to talk about? I'm gonna save that one. That's some spicy content. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. They're trying it TikTok. The real ones. I'm sorry. They're trying it TikTok. The real ones are over here. This channel is not made for TikTok. It's really not. Let's move on. Who's next? Did y'all want to talk about the Lizzo lawsuit? Yes or no? Yes or no? I really don't. I mean, did y'all want to talk about it? Because if not, we can talk about something else. Well, but while I wait for y'all answers, y'all let me know if y'all want to talk about this Lizzo lawsuit. Drea Michelle was caught outside with a 21-year-old. Drea is 38 and was caught foolalling and frolicking with a 21-year-old. I mean, it's really no. It's really no. How do y'all feel? Do y'all care? I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I mean, y'all don't bat an eye when these grown-ass 50-year-old men be getting with 20-year-old women. So I don't really see what the big deal is. I do think it's weird when people get with people who are like significantly younger. Like when there's like a significant age gap, like 20 years or damn near 20 years. I do think that shit is weird. But Drea is about the money. Listen, I don't mean to shame anyone, but let's be clear. Drea been ran through by all the men in her industry that's her age. And so now she's probably going to a younger demographic, and I'm not mad at that. And that's all I got to say on that. Any thoughts? Y'all quiet in the chat, so y'all clearly don't give a fuck. Let's move on to the next topic. Okay, Capricorn said that we're just gonna touch on this Lizzo shit. We're just gonna touch on this little Lizzo shit, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I know that we are supposed to believe the victims, and so I'm gonna be very mindful of the words that I use. But I'm just gonna say it's something about this story that it's just not right. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know, y'all. I don't want to say that I don't believe the victims, but I don't fully. I don't believe. I mean, clearly they can't all be lying, but there's just certain things. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna give my unpopular opinion. I'm gonna leave it alone. Listen, Hollywood is a murky industry. You signed up. You knew what you signed up for when you signed up for it. I'm not saying that that's an excuse for anyone to violate you. I'm not saying that at all. In terms of the whole fat shaming shit, Hollywood is fat phobic as fuck. So if you want to be in this industry, that's something that comes along with it. Nobody's forcing you to be in Hollywood. We're really not. So I just feel, and I'm only speaking to the fat phobia. Now, the sexual assault allegations, that's a completely different topic. I don't play when it comes to that shit. But in terms of the fat phobia, you're in a fat phobic industry. So, and I just think it's just funny that y'all trying to hold a fat black woman accountable for, perpetuating fat phobia in the industry that y'all, you see what I'm saying? Like, this shit was, you literally was signed, you're a fat black woman. This shit was not set up for you to be successful in this industry. It wasn't. And I just think it's funny that y'all, like y'all came together to take down another fat black woman. Like, y'all would have never felt empowered to take down like a man, a white person. But, and That's all I'm gonna say. Now, in terms of the sexual assault allegations, you know, I don't play that shit. That there's no excuse for that. Cool. Can we move on? Yeah, I don't want to talk about Liz no more. I don't think that people should be arguing that a fat person called another fat person fat. Listen, I'm done with you, Molly. I'm done with you, ASMR. Who is next? Who is next? Who's this? Let me go. What am I talking? Who's next? Who's next? I'm sorry. I wanted to talk about this. I think I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow. I want to talk about this tomorrow because I don't have enough information. So Iggy Azalea wrote a letter in trying to come to the defense of Tory Lanez. So it's Iggy fucking Tory? Listen, I don't have enough information on this. Did y'all hear this? That Iggy so Tory Lanez was sentenced to jail today. Does anybody know how much time he got? I want to know how much the leprechaun got for shooting up, for pew-pewing a black woman in broad daylight. Not broad daylight, but in front of hundreds of people to see. Does anybody know how much time Tory Lanez got? Apparently the Australian kangaroo. ASMR. The Australian kangaroo wrote a letter to the judge pleading for his defense. I'm gonna talk about that on the live show with my panel. And last but not least, we have to say a special rest in peace to O'Shea Sibley, the beautiful black brother that was unalived by a 17-year-old for voguing in a gas station in Brooklyn, New York in 2023. There was some footage of like a protest that they had for him.
Doctor's job is to diagnose. Your job is to
I love my people, man. One thing black people gonna do is find a way to find joy in tragedy, and I love that about us. But yes, shout outs to rest in peace and send our condolences to our brother O'Shea Sibley. I just want to send my condolences to his family. And last but certainly not least, let's go to our viral clip of the day. Did y'all see that video of that lady praying the autism away? Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. I need your likes. Share this video. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see the video of old girl praying the autism away? I'm going to show the clip and we're going to talk about it.
Doctor's job is to diagnose. Your job is to believe the report of the Lord. You speak life over him. And don't make him feel inadequate or different. And don't handicap him. He's excited about life. He should be. He's blessed. Father God, I thank you that Kirsten will have an amazing testimony and that you will prove all the doctors and the teachers wrong this day. We bind autism. We come against ADHD right now in the name of Jesus. We break that.
Did y'all see that bullshit? It was a viral video on Twitter and TikTok of some crazy Christians, black women, praying over a baby. And I'm sorry, I just think that how about the baby looking all confused? it's so funny that I guess the baby was diagnosed with autism. Oh no. Was it autism or ADHD? Some sort of neurotypical ailment. And y'all saw her. She's, they're pretty much praying the autism away. Lord Jesus. Y'all, black people, we really need to stop it. For real. Like the black community, it's time. Come on, niggas. Come on, let's have a conversation. We really have an issue with ableism within our community. Like even growing up, I remember, seeing people with disabilities, and I would see like the adults. I'm the child, and I would see the adults staring at them and like empowering me to stare at them as well. We have a problem with that. Okay, your baby is autistic. Your baby is neurotypical or atypical, and that's okay. Like this is not. I'm gonna go to the comments. It was. I cannot with the church. It's not like the boy had cancer or something. Even then, like. It's the fact that she's sitting over here praying over him, like, and don't wish that on him and this, that, and the third. Like, I don't know honestly, this is how I know that the Bible and white Christianity was placed into our communities with intentions of making us dumb and subservient and having us follow the word like blind sheep. Christianity and just all forms of controlled religion, it encourages people to not use their critical thinking skills. And that's why Christians are like typically like the least intelligent demographic when it comes to religion. If you took 100 Muslim people, 100 Christian people, 100 bluish people, because you can't say, you say something about the bluish community, it's a problem, so we gotta call them bluish. 100 bluish people, 100 atheists, 100 motherfucking whatever. If you took all 100 of every Buddhist, all of them, and 100 Christians, statisticians would score the lowest in IQ, because Christianity encourages us not to think. I feel like I just lost brain cells watching that dumbass shit. They tried to pray the autism away, y'all. Well, you can keep on praying, and that's the problem. That's exactly why a lot of black children with autism regress, because instead of y'all not catching it while it's early, but really feeding into it and really nurturing it from a young age and exposing them to different things, y'all just want to pray it away, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. Ciao. Oh, trust and believe. I'm very familiar. You have to expose when your child, regardless, autism or not, you have to expose your children to stuff in order for them to grow. That's why reading is important. Writing is important. If you can't read, you can't write, you can't think. It all goes hand in hand. But praying it away, that's not going to work. And I'm so upset. I hate the people that taught us that, and I hate that the people who still subscribe to that shit. It's outdated as fuck. Pick up a goddamn book, go to the internet and learn yourself something. I have a daughter with autism and another with a speech delay. Ben had them getting help by age 3. You have to prepare them for the world early, or you set them up for failure. Absolutely. You gotta catch that shit, and look at the signs. I mean, you can continue to pray. Ain't nothing wrong with prayer, but prayer without action is Pointless. Whew. Y'all, that was a good live. We talked about a lot of different stuff. So I'm going live tomorrow with El Teddy and the Darren Green Show. We're going to talk about them trifling ass housewives. And yeah, that's about it. And we're going to talk about some other hot topics. I got some good topics lined up. Is there anything that y'all want to talk about? There was one. I got some other topics, but I think I'm going to save them for tomorrow. While y'all are here, only because I fuck with y'all and I love y'all. Did y'all see this? I saw this all over my timeline. What? Who? Did y'all see that? We're gonna talk about it tomorrow, but did anybody see it? I need to do some more research on this brother from Black Ink Crew in a cage. Apparently, he be having his legs up in the air. Y'all, is there anything that y'all wanted me to touch on before I leave? I could play the videos again if need be. What y'all got going on? Is there anything else that y'all want to talk about? Yes, girl, he's in a cage. Because apparently, I don't know. Like, apparently, this is a heterosexual man. And I mean, not to say that. I mean, excuse me. Not to say that like heterosexual men don't be having kinks and stuff like that. But yes, girl, it's like a viral video, viral picture of him in a cage, girl, being degraded. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. For the last 10 people that's in here, make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if there's anything else that y'all want to talk about. What y'all got going on? Is there anything? Oh, child, we're gonna talk about probably Krayshawn. I'm tired of this. I'm actually, honestly, after tomorrow, this is gonna be the last time I talk about that bitch. I talked about the Lizzo lawsuit already. So click the link in my bio and you can watch the replay. I already talked about it. I think that the hoes is lying. Well, not lying, but I talked about it already, Lola. I'm sorry, baby. Just click the link in my bio. It's no tea. Click the link in my bio and you can catch the replay. I don't think that they lying. I just think that they I mean, clearly they can't be lying about everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's just certain things. I'm just like, girl, that bitch ain't going nowhere. Krayshawn ain't going nowhere. 1 minute she's healing, the next she's not going. She's been saying that since day one. She said she was leaving before she got pregnant. Krayshawn not going nowhere. Okay, it is what it is. And I don't know if y'all watching Zeus Network, child. But apparently they did a lie detector test and apparently she failed the lie detector test and said, and like he asked her, have you been sleeping with anybody else? And she lied. I watched it. She definitely was lying. You could tell she's not a good liar. Like you could tell that she was lying before the shit started, even detecting a lie. You could tell she was fucking lying. So apparently, basically, they be cheating on each other. That relationship is volatile as fuck, but that's what happens when you have a baby with somebody that's not committed to you. Girl, just say that you had a baby with that man to keep him around and go. I don't believe they kept her drunk on purpose. I do believe they kept her drunk on purpose. Maybe. I'm sure they did. That's the oldest trick in the book. Is anybody watching Jocelyn's Cabaret? What TV shows are y'all watching? Because with this writer's strike, there's really nothing to watch. I'm eating seeds too. Because we ghetto. Only ghetto people eat seeds. I know this one. I love me. No, honestly, mine is just salted original. But honestly, well, no, I don't want to tell too much of my business. I don't know if y'all are eating or anything. But when that womanly time comes around, I crave certain salty stuff. We'll leave it at that. I feel like he's the pimp and she's the BB. Temptation Island on USA is all right. Lola, are you following me? Because I ain't never seen you before. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and follow me. This is actually my backup channel. Follow me at The Medusa Show. Thank you, baby. I did start watching Love Island on what is it? On Hulu. I started watching Love Island. She's a little boring. Like everyone, like it's like she be having. It's only good at the end of the episode, and then even then, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the entire episode is fucking boring. I just can't, you know, like. So I started watching her. Jersey, do you watch? You watch Love Island? Cause you know I'm a reality girl. Okay. I started watching Love and Marriage Detroit on OWN, and then I stopped because it started to get. There's one of the husbands I literally cannot stand him. Speaking of husband, child, I'm about to go spend some time with my husband. Okay, Capricorn, and I'm glad you mentioned this. Have I found anything on Now That's TV? Now I thought I was ghetto. I knew I wasn't as ghetto as they come, but I knew I was ghetto. I was pretty ghetto. I like that ghetto shit. Now that's TV. That's a little too ghetto for me, honey. I don't know. It's like it really is like I didn't think it's like a cheaper ghettoer version of Zeus. I like Zeus better. I like Zeus content better. It's Now That's TV is a ghettoer version of Zeus. It's literally Zeus, like it literally looks exactly like the Zeus network, but ghettoer, like in terms of the content. And I just haven't been able to get into her. But I'm trying. Like, I'm trying. I think I was watching Big Lex something because I love Big Lex. That's my favorite. But I do love Jocelyn's Cabaret. That's my show. Jocelyn's Cabaret does it for me every time. Seeing Miss Natural, seeing them bring all the girls back. You know, I do think that 10 years from now, they're going to do an expose on, you know, the Zeus network and call them out for trafficking. Because that's essentially what they're doing. And I know that I am, you know, enabling this to happen because I'm a supporter and I'm watching it and I'm literally paying for the content. But don't judge me. Don't judge me, you know? Like, I watched Too Hot to Handle. It was whack. It sounds whack. Is it like the writer's strike, y'all? The writer's strike is really like messing up our shows. You know it was a good show, bro, and like that it's never coming back. I think it was called Ambition on Stars with what's her name? Ambition on Stars with the lady that was married to Robin Givens. It came out in like 2020 and it never got renewed, probably because of the writer's strike or whatever, but it was a really good show. P-Valley, that shit ain't coming back no time soon. Me and Jocelyn have the same birthday, big Scorpio. I like Scorpio. Well, yeah, all right. They're a water sign. I'm a Cancer. I respect Scorpios. I don't like them, but I respect them. Hey, sis. Thanks for tuning in. You're probably going to have to catch the live. Don't watch TV, only good YouTube channels. Oh, well, I feel so honored to be one of the channels that you watch. Y'all, if y'all ever need something to watch, go back and watch some of my old YouTube videos. Those are always a key. Y'all, I'm gonna call it a night. It was good chatting with y'all. Y'all let me know if there's anything else. Oh yes, that's another thing I wanted to ask. Are y'all watching And Just Like That on HBO? Y'all, this writer strike, y'all. It's really. I mean, I'm at a point where I'm watching old episodes of Love and Hip Hop and Housewives of Atlanta. Child. Anyways, y'all know we do this every live. We go live every Monday at 8 o'clock. Did y'all enjoy the show? Why is my cash up there? Because I'm entertaining the people. Why are you such a hating ass bitch? And I'm just playing. My cash app is there just in case anybody want to send me some money. If you want to send me some money, if you want to support the channel, you can cash app a Berkting. No, I'm not begging. Did I ask anybody for money? I didn't ask anyone for shit. It's just there. You have the option to send it, and you have the option to not. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go lay up with my husband. I'll be back for some more. I'm going live tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Same time, same place, and I'll be back for some more. Love y'all. Deuces. Make sure y'all like this video. Get this video a like, and I'll be back for some more. We come live. We go live every Monday at 8 o'clock. I love y'all.